Okay guys, so I've had the Spider for a few weeks, a few months, and haven't done a review of it yet, so I'm going to do a quick review. We'll get to the interior after I clean the freaking thing out because it's a rat's nest. Last week of school, hallelujah. God, I'm pissed off about school though. Anyway, so got the windows kind of cracked right now just because it's hot as balls in here and all black interior kind of sucks. But first glance at this thing, with just driving it, we're gonna say first driving experience with it. Clutch is a little hard to get used to. May not be for others, but for me it kind of was. I was coming from a background of driving trucks with clutches, and I had an RX-8, but it was a little tricky to get used to for me, but I did get used to it, so that's good. As for power, not really there. There's a reason why everybody does a 2ZZ. Sorry. There's a reason why everybody does a 2ZZ W30 swap on these things. They really don't have that much power. But, I mean, I really didn't buy it for the power. I bought it mainly for a little project. And, well, just the fact that, dear God, I really need a camera stand. Just for the fact that it got great gas mileage. I'm getting 30 whenever I drive it. You know, with a little bit of sense in the city, but most of the time I'm romping down on it. Worst I've gotten so far is 28, and that's with me going like 110 down the interstate. So, pretty fun car to drive. Like I said, don't have that much power, but it will take a turn on real fast, real good, real clean, not much drama. As for drifting it, I wouldn't recommend it. It's got a lot of snapback. I was talking to one of my buddies at school, and I said, you know, this thing don't drift like the RX-8 did. He's like, I'll drift it. I'm like, no, you won't, because it's got a lot of snapback. He's like, what you talking about? Well, whenever you get a car sideways, once it gets to that angle, it's going to want to kind of come back in. That's whenever you got to sit there and feather on the gas to kind of keep it out. Well, with all your weight being in the back, right over your rear tires, they're going to have a lot more grip than what a front-wheel drive, the front-engine car would. And whenever it comes back hard. It's called snapback. So it's got a lot of snapback, so I don't really drift it. I have gotten it sideways, but nothing real fancy, kind of like some of the, like, you know, car show leaving videos on YouTube where they're just doing a nice little and get straight. But that snapback is terrible. Ride quality, super good. I mean, you feel like your butt is dragging on the asphalt, but it's like really smooth. A lot smoother than my Chevy truck, a lot smoother than the RX-8. One of the smoothest cars I've ever owned. It is really tied with my old Millennia, and my old Millennia was the best, and I probably need to put on my seatbelt. But anyway, it is a fun little car to drive. I mean, and I know that it's my car and I'm supposed to brag on it, but I mean, I didn't brag on the Chevy truck. Don't expect me to give this thing any credit when it's not due. The power, again, just sucks so much. But I mean, keep in mind, you've got essentially a little Honda motor back there. Oddly enough, people do a K20 swap on these cars. Gotta hold it daggum. As for wind noise, we're about to get on the interstate. I'll go ahead and tell you, the wind noise is terrible. When I'm on the interstate, I'm usually going about 80 or so. So we're only going 60, and it's pretty loud. It's pretty loud. As soon as this Okay, well if you drop the top back, it'll even be louder. Nah, it's about the same with the top back. Now side back with the windows rolled up, it's a little less loud, but it's still pretty loud. Like I'm kind of yelling right now. And we're only going 70. Come on, people. Room, I'm a big guy. I'm a little bit over 6 foot. My buddies are about my height. They're 6 foot, if not more. My little brother is like, I think maybe 6'2" or something like that. Oh my gosh. Diesel is more expensive than unleaded finally. For the longest time, gasoline, petrol was more than diesel. But finally, it's back to normal. But anyway, my little brother, y'all seen him, he's a pretty big boy. I mean, he fits in this car like a glove. We like to go riding around. And I like to sling it around on turns and stuff, so I might as well just get over because here comes my exit. And I mean, it's nice. It's a good little, it's got a lot more room than I thought it would. Seats kind of hold you in there. They got a little bit of support, you know, right there at your waist. I also like the factory seats. Like the factory seats look really racy. They have a nice little hole right behind me, but I got a seat cover on this. I've been looking for more seats. I've been looking for, you know, some stuff to make it nice. I got to get it painted. I ain't gonna be able to just sand the clear back and paint over it. And I mean, I ain't gonna be able to just, you know, smooth the clear out and spray clear over it. I'm gonna have to get it completely repainted. So I'm gonna hold off on getting it painted until I can get a nice little front bumper for it. I don't really like that smile that's got on it. But I mean, drivability, really great. Steering wheel wiggle, nothing too major. Just real sensitive little car. The steering wheel is not extremely big, yet it's not extremely small. I think my mom's Jeep, actually, she has a 2012 Wrangler, 4-door Wrangler. That truck about caused the wreck. Transfer truck pulled out in front of a lot of cars. Hey, there goes Cromer. Cromer's the guy that I just did a review with for on his truck. Y'all might have remembered whenever I came back from the cruise. Yeah, some girl with him, I think it was his sister. But anyway, yeah, the steering wheel is a little bit bigger than my mom's Jeep. So it doesn't feel like you're steering with a bottle cap. It's actually like, all this car is just, oh my gosh, you freaking retard. Stupid truck drivers. Like taking up all of my lane. This freaking is a 4-lane with the oversized median. Anyway. It's just, everything seems like it belongs in this car. There's nothing here that is like, this shouldn't be here. I mean, the gauges are nicely displayed, gives you a nice little racy feel. The thing that's holding up my phone right now to do a video, real sleek design. Wouldn't even know it was there. No like bulky airbag things popping up over the dash. Whew. Cops on a cell phone, ain't that funny? I mean, it's just, everything seems like it needs to be there. So it really makes for a really good interior car. And it makes driving a lot more fun. I wish there was a little bit more padding in the seat, because after you drive for about 2 hours, because me and Chelsea like to take it to the mountains, drop the top back, you know, your butt's real numb, but it's a lot of fun. And I'm going to vacuum it out real quick and we'll continue this when I get back. Okay, so looking at it from the exterior, It really looks like a girl car. Not even gonna lie. What the heck did I hit? I guess a bird crapped on my car, I don't know. Anyway, the headlights I really hate. They look so chicky, and I hate the front bumper. This is factory. It's got that goofy looking smile on it. I do like how the headlights are, the fog lights are kind of tucked in there though. These are aftermarket wheels, but they are stanced from the stock pretty much. 15s in the front, 16s in the back, which is what came stock on them. I don't know if these mirrors are aftermarket or not. I've seen some that have them, some that have like the color-coded ones that kind of look a little bit more factory than that. Like I said, I don't really know. Top, it's got abuse on it, but it doesn't leak. It's got holes in the top, but again, it doesn't leak, so it doesn't really bother me. I like how the scoops are kind of tucked in, kind of follows the body line, doesn't extrude, you know, crazy amounts like on a Mustang. It'd go out to here or something, but you know, follows the body line pretty well, kind of tucks down. The back, kind of like the tail lights, but I want to tint them out a little bit, or at least tint this part out, which I kind of did whenever I got overspray all over it. I do like the back. Now the back is Duplicate Colors version of Plastic Dip, which is that pill coat, and pill coat. But I pulled it off of this piece right here and the other piece just to kind of give it a decent look. Doesn't make it look too much like a racer. I do have a racer wing on it though. That's just to kind of detract from that issue. But without a wing, they kind of do look stupid. But they kind of look stupid to begin with. But hopefully, whenever I fix the front bumper and get another one, and I'm going to take the headlights completely apart and paint all of this like chrome looking stuff red. I saw somebody else do it online. It looks really good. I debadged the heck out of it. Took Toyota off. Even the steering wheel doesn't have a Toyota symbol. Now we're going to look at the frunk, as everybody calls it. It's not a trunk and it's not a hood. So this is the frunk. It's got hoodies, some trash that I probably should have got out, oil, and a full spare tire. Not really much. Some fuses, washer fluid, and all that nice stuff. I mean, that's brake fluid, that's washer fluid. To get to the power steering, you've got to take this canopy thing off. It comes all the way off, and then you can reach underneath there. A lot of people have to take all this other stuff off depending on what they got to get to. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but you know, you get what you paid for. You pay for a little cheap little weekend car. That's what you get. As for the back, I have the cigarette lighter I tried to hook up. It was an accessory lighter. I tried to hook it up, didn't really work. But you got to pry that open because the latch doesn't always work like it ain't right now. Let me see, there we go. Didn't have it the right angle. So, like I said, itty bitty teeny weeny engine. Gonna be kind of a pain in the ass to work on, but it's alright. Exhaust, you'll save a lot in exhaust because you ain't got really a lot of piping, just a lot of bends and stuff. Real hot in there because I just got through driving it. So the interior door panels are nice. I mean, you know, like I said, it seems like there's not really much there that doesn't belong. I have this really loose. I didn't put this on all the way, I guess. So I need to fix all that. Anyway, I did that speaker installing. I might not have put everything together. Like I said, A lot of paperwork in there. Code reader, rearview mirror, because I ain't got it on there. I don't really care for it. This is what I'm talking about. Cup holders. Gets all in the way. This is a nice little place to put all your wires and stuff, because I got interior lights underneath the driver side. Other cup holder that's useless again. Windows are in the middle. I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. I'm actually thinking about trying to take the doors off and take the top off and make kind of like an off-roader looking thing. I don't know how stupid that looked, but I think it looked pretty cool. Like I said, book bag, some books, case of Mountain Dew, hats. It's all back there. It's all lockable. Decent storage. Again, the gauges, I like the layout of them. They look real cool. This is that thing that was holding my phone. Decent amount of space. It goes down. Gears, I mean, pedals. I kind of wish the gas was a little spaced out from the clutch a little bit more. But whatever. I always hit my knee on this, so sometimes my passenger window won't roll up or roll down, and it's because I done pressed that in with my knee. But they're all kind of right there and together. I keep my fog lights on for some dang reason. Tweeters. I want to black that out. Speakers are in the inside of here. I ain't really got room for subs or anything stupid like that. Climate control. Real freaking simple climate control. I put in that daggum radio. The radio used to be like all right in here. So I got Gorilla Glue and everything hanging in there because I half but did it. Just because I was in such a hurry and I was already fed up to the point that I was cutting stuff and beating stuff out with a hammer. But like I said, I mean, everything looks like it belongs in here. Now, I do have this thing tinted completely out. And, you know, the stupid spray-on crap. And I didn't add the aftermarket wheels. They were added. And this thing has not been washed since I got it, just because the paint is already shot and I don't feel like wasting my time. But one day I am going to take the headlights out, probably this summer. Do that nice stuff. But all in all, really nice car, really cool car. I like how the windshield has that nice little turn over it, nice concave, whatever. I enjoy it.